welcome back to Low Energy Videos. We're now living in a post Mr. Delicious world. My brain's got to take a while to process it. I have many ideas. Many ideas. I have more ideas about using that creepy motherfucker than I ever will making that fried egg thing. I thought I had ideas. Oh no. This is like if the bomb was dropped over this whole thing in Ukraine. Even if the world doesn't end, we're never coming back. We are never coming back. In the meantime, let's play some pirates. I was going to plan to do this anyway, because I love this game. This game I have not played in years because, quite honestly, it does not have as long as a shelf life as other games. It does not. Hold on. I'm going to make it a little less loud for you guys. There we go. This is Sid Meier's Pirates, a game he first released in the 90s. Okay, I don't know why it minimized itself there. That was weird. But it is a game where basically you play as a pirate during the golden age of piracy, and it's a kind of like an open sandbox game. There's lots of things to do, but you make up your own rules of when you end. There is a storyline that you can follow. It's kind of a completionist thing. You end when you want. As you get older, as your character ages, it gets harder and harder to do things, and the game's always complicated. But technically, you can't die, and technically, you can't lose. But eventually, it'll get so hard to play the game that you're like, oh, it's not worth it anymore. It's a nice little thing for, like, kids. So it's 2004, though. It was 2005 down here. But anyway, let's play it. It began with a celebration. Yeah, Sid Meier's guy made Civilization. Indebted for years to Martinique Le Montalban, the family's prosperity was soon to be restored. Their fleet was due to arrive on the morrow, carrying both their hopes and their salvation. Celebration was befouled by an unwelcome guest. The Marquis himself arrives bearing ill tidings. The fleet had been lost, and their debt had come due. The family's property was seized, and they were pressed into bondage lewd. One of them would not be a slave, which they're a little bit too white to be slaves in this society, but okay. Arg. So it was the brave young scion escaped with his family fate. I never actually knew what the word scion was until this game. Saved him one day and evaded Marquise's foul deed. 10 years later, the graphics haven't improved, but our prospects have now grown to its full measure. The new adventure begins its quest to family and restore their fortunes. He is a buff young lad, isn't he? Seeking passage to the new world, you require a pub, tavern. Passage to the Americas, you can sign up here. Brendar! Okay, so this is where you get your basics. This is where you get your basic skills, your name, which has little to no input. So of course we're going to call ourselves Mr. Delicious, or just Mr. D. Mr. D. Experience. Apprentice, best choice for new players, including numerous play suggestions and milder opponents. I'm well past the point of needing that. Journeyman. He's got sea legs. Puffer and sword fight are more decisive. Adventurer. An experienced pirate. Sea battles are more dangerous and villains more treacherous. Rogues. Only the bold will attend rogue level. constantly challenge your commands of the sea. Swashbuckler, consummate sea dog. Test every aspect of your pirating skills. I'm gonna enjoy myself, but I don't want to be too bored. Let's go with adventure. Skills. Skill at fencing. Improves your quickness and reflexes during sword fights. Skill at gunnery. Improves your aim and accuracy during battles. Navigation. Improves your seaman ship and helps against the wind. And skill at medicine. Oh, and skill at wit and charm. Improves your health and extends your career as a pirate. Wit and charm. Useful in romancing. And of course, yeah. You can't, under apprentice, you can't choose what starting date. So, I think I'm gonna pick fencing. Now, starting date. After the 1590s, Spanish Empire slowly decay into both military and economic. England, France are growing, vile nations, reputed riches, pleasant climate, emptiness in the Americas, all about emptiness. And the miscellaneous assortment of French and Englishmen start new colonial ventures, new colonists, new colonial ports, a godsend to privateers who now have legal employ thanks to the renewed warfare in Europe. Pinnacles and barks where piratical intent are everywhere. Spanish strength continues to wane, especially at sea. Royal force could even attempt to capture a treasure fleet in high seas. War for profit. Opportunities abound, success in Spain, and almost everyone was at war with somebody, not comedy with everyone. Since Spain's military power is a joke, the position of power legion, rich crews are hope in Spain, voyage complete without wild parties, Tortuga, Barbados, or Curacao. Buccaneer hero. Here is sometimes called the Golden Age of Piracy. Native warfare to legalize your actions, or of which Spanish and non-Spanish ports, based because of their military weakness, Spain's ships and towns are targeted of buccaneers, pirates of all nations, or pirate sunset. Prospects in the area, however, pirate hunting warships appear more regularly. Non-Spanish ports are larger and better fortified, taking advantage of pirate amnesty when offered, bear for a sudden outbreak of peace. This has always been the best choice. I'll change the sentence to lower the audio, but gotta go through this first. So, yeah. Be signing on a crew, captain the yonder tables, we're glad to take ye aboard. Okay, fucking rent fare, dude. Now, I've always found it's easiest to start with the English. The Dutch, Spanish, no one starts with the Spanish. Everyone fucking raids the Spanish or the French. LOL, no. I think I'm gonna do my best to make the Caribbean into a ethno-state for good old Blighty.
Peninsula.
Mr. D, Mr. D, we stay with the tide. Crossing was fraught with terror and cruelty, especially because you were dumb enough to be in a fucking sloop. Captain drove the ship and the crew to breaking. You're my cabin boy for tonight. Yes. Yes, you like that, cabin boy? Why do you have a necklace and a necklace? Slowest punch ever. My perfect jaw! How dare you! Supposed to be all decency, the crew mutants. As you can tell, this game's kind of for kids. Young adults. Death always happens off screen and is seldom a big deal. It's always more they get like bruises and a hurt ego, you know. Yes, I will destroy my own ship like a moron. Now you're gonna be my cabin boy. Free and under full sail, the ship and its crew at your command. You make your way into the Caribbean, as seen by the fact there's actual sunlight now. Fortune to be had. A family to rescue. A jaw to be chiseled. Revenge to be served. Giant boobed governor's daughters. Your destiny awaits you. And that's it. That's the premise. So we now head into first options, audio, master volume. Actually, music would be the main one, I think. Now here's a few little touches. You hear this song? Every nation's port has this tune, but depending on the state of the colony you're in, it will change to be more boisterous when it's happy, and sadder when it's like poor or just being raided. And there's different versions for each one. And oh my god, this song gets into your head. So here's the top 10 pirates, some of which were not alive at the same time. It's a great way of like kids to learn basic history, which is the same with the Civilopedia, which is why they have the Piratopedia. Here you'll find a lot of basic facts of the time. Along with a lot of slang, and I forget where, there's even some Easter eggs. So, aft is towards the stern or rear of the ship. Admiral, also called a flag officer, a fleet officer, an admiral deemed competent to command entire fleet. This is the highest military rank available to a naval officer. Admirals enjoy their privilege of cheaper ship upgrades in the country's port. All privileges afford, and you can be an admiral in every port. Anchor. Ship anchor is a large piece of cast iron with 2 or more hooks. Well, not always. Cable, a heavy rope with the crew drops the anchor in shallow water. Hooks digs, drop a rowing ship, a shoreline. Like, it's teaching you things. Also the locations here. And if I'm right, this is actually like where it is on the map. Descriptions. Colonized 1640, Ireland a small pleasant backwater with classic plantation economy. They do kind of brush over the whole slavery vibe. For starters, if I'm right, there's no black people. There's tanned people, there's Native Americans. But if I'm right, there's no outright black people. Which, yeah, slavery was kind of a big deal at the time, and pirates got involved in it. Some were freed, some became pirates of themselves. Mostly, though, they were sold as slaves. Because slaves were money, and pirates, above all else, were businessmen. You might remember that CPG Grey video, whatever the hell it's pronounced as. So you want to be a pirate, stuff like that. 2 great British Royal Navy bases in the Caribbean. It's actually early on in the game. It's very good to know where your positions are, because I normally go after Spain. So at the beginning, a lot of the Caribbean is completely sealed off to you. Like completely sealed off. You don't have a chance in hell, because very quickly you become an enemy of Spain. Arg. The word is commonly used by the theatrical pirates. Quite remarkably flexible, arg can mean yes, no, maybe. Let's keelhaul a lot of them. Give me some punch. I am very upset. Ouch. Or take your elbow out of my soup, you great ugly landsman. They don't swear in this game. Axeman. Land battle native axemen may fight for you or your opponent. Fierce native warriors, superior close combat, were unable to engage in range attack. Aztec. Native American nation, famous for brutal religious ceremonies, sacrificed thousands prisoners of war. Empire rules stretched from Central Mexico to Guatemala. Was conquered and destroyed by the Spanish in the mid-16th century. So here's the general governor of the Spanish places you go to. And many valuable overseas properties, especially known as collected as the Spanish Main. Spain is the main force in this game. Corrupt, inefficient, and chronically underfunded, Spain relies heavily on an influx of silver and gold from the New World to keep it solvent. The loss of even a few ships may drive the country into bankruptcy. Philip IV, from 1621 to 1665, a Habsburg, families in Europe, integral but lazy, intelligent but lazy king. Court was fairly corrupt and wicked. Son Ballastar dies of debauchery. His other son Carlos is feeble-minded. Harold's throne, his mother Maria of Austria is acting as his regent. It shows like each and every one. The ships are very important. It's just a useful little book. The same with the Civilopedia back in the Civ games. Olmec was a Native American civilization in Central America until about 1400 BC, gradually submitting the very vigorous Mayan civilization. Yeah. Destroyed by the Spanish, yeah. France and Holland, the English, and of course the French. On top of that, you also have the pirates, and you have the natives, and you have the missionary areas. On top of all that, you look for ancient cities, buried treasure. I mean, we'll all find out together, right? First thing you should do is always talk to the governor. Dear Mr. D, please come in. Please, Mr. D was my father. Call me Mr. D. I can't live up to his legacy. It'd be interesting to know we had the war with the evil Spanish and the slimy French. Please to offer a matter of mark, which order you prepare to sink the ships of our enemies. Map showed the nearest city of Florida Keys, which lies a long distance to the west. It's not so bad, but our ship is tiny, so... But not a bad thing in these narrow waters. But send the brig queen to the blockade for the Keys. Like to tag along and pluck a few French prizes. Ooh. Good day, Mr. D. Citizens have gathered in the tavern. The evening discuss ladies happening, including the fact that you received a letter of mark. I'd like to talk to. Shipwright in Nassau, fine grain powder. Allows you to fire further. Bart Roberts, the ace most notorious pirate of the Caribbean. Pirate hired in Port Sid, New Terrier, is known to carry over 1,500 in gold. Doubloons, no less. Nowhere near us, but you'd be surprised how quickly ships can cross the ocean. He probably has something I can't afford. Starbs are scarce in Ultheria. Lithura. Band of 21 men for 40. I was there for one guy, like, can't believe those losers. So let's see, the Revenge has a chain shot, grape shot. Alright. You can in theory also be a merchant, but it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it, it ain't. There's not many guns to sell. You only have 100 gold? Oh. Okay. Sail away. You can, of course, also immediately turn on them, but we are going to be proud members of the Crown, even though at this point it wouldn't have been the Crown. There's Port Sur, home of Bart Roberts. Okay, so the nearest place to us is the Florida Keys, after all. Okay. Great thing is, we should have better speed. Oh no, they've got better... What's that? English. More English. Okay. Well, let's pop into Nassau and try to pick up some more lads. Citizens, including the fact you've received a remark. Nice. I think we can have up to 75 crew before we begin. Crew is very important, but of course then you have to divvy up the spoils with everyone. Big thank you there, Skep. Oh shit, I want that smuggler. He's on the other side of Grand Bahama. Can't go to him. Probably won't be able to... Yeah, they're full. Yeah, they're normally very... They're like, what the fuck? Playing Spanish is basically easy mode. Bullshit. Where's the fun in it? French smuggler first. Our first kill. We're about even. Okay. So what you want to do? Turn to rape shot. Bit of war crimes going on there. Swoove. Swoove. Oh! Fuck it. Let's do this. Now. Let's go for the rapier. Quick attack. If you don't finish the duel in time, you can actually... nice. You can... either your crew takes over, or you get captured. Yark, Shirtarg! And we have our first extra ship. And here's another French smuggler. Nice. We have a full set of guns now. Always one of them you hear like, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, a brigantine. Nice. Very good ship early on. Oh. Some rapiers before. What? Fuck you. Uh-oh. It's all about that speed, baby. Nice. Not a lot of gold, but I mean, I'll take it. Henry Morgan? Oh, 202? No, we'd get slaughtered. Instead, let's go and pick up some lads. Buenenzela. Targenshark.
Arden Grimmin.
Heard introduced Governor of St. Augustine.
Sure, darling.
Sure, Darg. I can get triple hammocks, but I don't really need them. Need to dispose. Oh yeah, we got a bunch of stuff, but there won't be that much gold, will there, in this place? So spice. Alright. Now, should I switch over the ships? The Brigantine's a nicer ship. Oh, it even has better... Alright, yeah, alright, that's that. Alright, so I'm gonna... Let's switch it over and call... Oh, we have to start calling it racks. Yeah. Shipwreck. Sell. And I guess merchant isn't there anymore. Shit. Okay. Get out of my way. Dutch settlement is quiet and desolate. Vesting. Fucking metal drums. At least they had a little bit of gold on them. Selling it for a good amount too. Damn. Alright. Nope. Henry Morgan. Henry Morgan's the ultimate, like, badass of it. You can do a mission for them too. Oh, is that what I think it is? Yep. I want it. 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 Spanish Royal Canyon. Hell yeah! Don't let the size fool you. We have more men. Yeah, she's a big trading ship. Totally useless in a firefight. Oh, a seller. Best way to do that is to get rid of her crew. Swim the seventh sea, become merfolk. Both men, women, and envy. Oh, that almost rhymed. I made that into a fucking song, but I didn't. Oh my god, you don't pick them up immediately. What the hell? There we go. Yoink. Now that's more like it. Let's head back to wow, Henry Morgan's moving like a fucking Chad. Let's ooh, a Spanish smuggler. Yoink, 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 yoink. We're still at full blast, he's gating at us. The downside of the sloop, she's only got 4 guns on her and everything. It's just, you know, look at her speed. How dare you have first blood on me, you little bastard. That's a fucking shot. Oh, well that was stupid on my part. Could have there's no ammo. Put the fire out before we all die. Come on, you stupid fuck. Crash into the... Crash. The bigger the ship is, the more crew you need, but you'd be surprised how little. I am not losing this ship to a fucking sloop. There we go. Alright, we've got a good amount of plunder. Let's head to Grand Bahama to repair, sell, and maybe upgrade. See if you can beat the game in a war canoe. Didn't, what's his name? Spiffing Brit just do that recently. Trade with the merchant. Okay. Shipwrecked. Upgrade, chain shot. We didn't have chain shot? Well, now we do.
I did see her stuff.
Alright, let's have a look. There's the Florida Keys, but we probably don't have enough Men to take it. Oh, it's a Spanish raider, but it's a chunky boy. Look at those chunky boys. Oh, they probably aren't very happy of me raiding their everything. Let's go to... It's brimming with wealth? Apparently.
E-Day.
No, lads. 2,000, but I want to go 1,000.
Wenenzela.
Leon likes to use the parry skill. Sugar and hauling, Havana. Yeah, I don't think they want me to be there. Now here's a little trick you can do, very pirate-esque. But first I want to go to World's End, which I've actually been to the pub, World's End in London. It's pretty damn good. Oh, if you get the pirate treasure, they come after you, the owner of the pirate's treasure. Well, it's only a quarter of it. Fuck. Better be worth the fucking money.
E-Day.
Okay, what about shipping? Okay, I can get more lads. Your mom is so fat, Gimli counted it to 2. It's actually a good one, I like that one. Well, your mom is so ugly, and when she took you in, she'd call you her precious. You like that one? I made it up on the fly. Oh yeah, once how many? It's a generic. No. Oh shit. 116. Do we take him? That's actually one of the top 10 pirates. He has the same ship as us, but he has fewer crew, and it's actually our one's better. He wants to raid us. That's not gonna happen. Except it is. Quick attack. Okay, this is... Yarg, look at my hair. He's one of the top 10 pirates of the Caribbean. Not anymore, he ain't. Ooh, one of the pirate's crewmen is a skilled navigator. Increase our fleet's speed. Make it rain. Make it rain. Mr. Delicious makes it rain. And if you want to make it rain and help us reach our stream goal, don't forget to, well, check the link in the description. You'll find it. You'll find the Streamlabs. See, that's going towards a new set of headphones. Doing a great job of it so far. I've got bills this week to pay, but that means I should be able to get it next week. You help a little bit sooner. We'll see. One more bill is kind of looming. Sword is career of the 6th most. pirate. You know, it's just come to an end. Technically, you can do it. It's kind of like Breath of the Wild. You can do it earlier. Yeah, we got ourselves a bounty. Spanish smuggler. Oh, we have to. Blow the man down. Going to fire a gun at them. Hey, baby, they're actually better against the wind than we are. Yep, alright. They're not dumb. They're running as quickly as possible. It's not worth it. There's an English smuggler. God, I'm getting really hungry. Check status. Paradopedia. What was his name? L. Leonas. Here he is. Born in Lyon, France, Jean Devis arrived in the Caribbean during the 1650s, an independent indentured servant. 1660, his indentured was over, which technically means he was a pseudo-slave. He turned over to the potential more lucrative career of piracy. 1668, he was dead. In a brief career, Leonas would prove himself to be one of the bravest and most cunning pirates who ever sailed the seas. He would prove himself to be one of the most brutal and evil men who ever lived. I believe Biographics did a really good video on him. Stories of Leonas' outrage cruelly abound. On one occasion, he was interrogating prisoners seeking statewide pass for occasions. Terrified men they didn't know any such route, he cut the heart out of one prisoner and began to bite and gnaw on it with his teeth, like a ravenous wolf, saying to the rest, I will serve you all alike, if you show me not another way. Another voyage captured a Spanish ship carrying 50 soldiers, sent out to capture him. Promptly killed all the prisoners except one. He sent to Havana with the message, I'll never henceforth give quarter to any Spaniard whatsoever. Dick. One infamous cruise, Leonas amassed about 600 pirates, took them to the Gulf of Venezuela, where he sacked the city of Maracaibo, sacked the city of Gibraltar, and then sacked Maracaibo again on his way home to Tortuga. In the course of his 2 short months, Leonas took his treasure and cargo valued at over 600,000 pieces of eight. Leonas was received as a hero in Tortuga, where he announced he was going on another expedition. He sent to Venezuela and received over 700 volunteers. The voyage began well, and the pirates captured the city of Puerto Cabello, and after a hard fight, nearby town of San Pedro. Satisfied with their takings thus far, many of the pirates decided to return to Tortuga to spend their loot. Leonas was deemed with a small force around 300. Sometime later, his ship went hard aground Sanborn. Unable to dislodge the vessel, Leonas built a smaller boat from the wreckage where half the men sailed the coast of Cartagena, looking for canoes and other boats carry the remaining crewmen. The last of his luck ran out. Once ashore, Leonas and his men were rapidly attacked by both Spanish and natives, and the pirates were eventually overwhelmed by massacre by a party of Darien Indians. Alexandre Oliver Exquilum, Order of the Buccaneers of America, described Leonas' ending thusly. The Indians, within a few days after his arrival, took him prisoner and tore him to pieces alive, throwing the bodies and limb by limb into the fire and ashes into the air, to the intent no trace of memory might remain of such infamous, inhuman creature. Brutal. Okay, let's ponder our next move. If we're going to take any of the major cities and get involved in the combat beyond the sailing, we have to go and basically... Hey, Kilo! Kilo, you're into 40k, right? Yeah, that's the death animation. Not all though. Some of them, well, I won't spoil. It does start to repeat after a while. Okay, so we have the Florida Keys, but we don't know how many men are in the Florida Keys. But they are poor. And if that usually means that... Let's have a look. Maybe we can get some gossip. And... Nice.
Pet talks.
Yeah, I like 40k. Do you watch any of the... shows like 40k Theories or... Oculus Imperialis, Voldemort, Luton, people like that. Eve's sister, who has been missing for many years, evil Spaniard Baron Raimundo, has information which would be great value for her. At the moment, hiding in the city of Villahermosa. Okay. Yes, I do, Lev. Then, all I'm going to say on this is, are you free to be the guest on the 25th of February? Because you might have a chance to meet one of them. For we have one of them coming on as a guest and we need someone on with. And I was hoping to have someone on who would recognize the name and the voice. Notorious pirate Henry Morgan. Best plays luxuries. Okay. If not, that's cool. Like I said, I've been trying to get somebody to... Shit, I could take the day off. Then I'll drop you a DM tomorrow, because when I'm done here, I'll probably just crawl into bed. It's pretty late. We already did Bearded Ramblings earlier. But yeah, we need someone for the 25th, I believe they're coming on. I won't spoil who yet, but yeah, it's going to be a fun ride. I guess I can chance first. Oh, cool! Look, we've been here yet. Let's see if we can sell this shit. Oh fuck! Oh, there's Harry Mulgrew. We want to avoid him at all cost. At least until we have a ship that can match it. Oh, Port Royale can help us out. I have a feeling it may be Balding. Oh no, I won't spoil. I've been very good at keeping it quiet. Oh, here's another half of his map. That's cool. And yeah, you can go and look for it yourself if you know what you're doing, but you'd have to know the exact area on the map. Shipwright. Okay, we repair. And we sell. I guess we keep. Yes, we have 205 crew members. Good. No, but I am gonna be honest with you. If this works, like if they have a good time, I'm hoping this guest we're gonna have on will open the doors to people like Oculus and Ramleys. Although if I'm right now, isn't Oculus closer to Friendar? Being, I think he's been living in Vancouver now for a few years. Remember he did a video on himself explaining just like who he is and growing up. I recognise his voice though. He's from a very fancy part of Dublin. Oh, yes. We actually probably would know some people in common. Like the Games Workshop crowd wasn't exactly be huge. Holy fuck, that's kind of weird, isn't it? We'd be like, oh yeah. I know one of them is currently working in GW. Not much of a ship now, but fuck it. Oh great! Military payroll, and it's on fire. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I go, oh, she's still a fucking beast. Oh, fuck me. Gotta make this count. Come on. This is brutal shit if we're off by a few inches. Having beans and brown rice for dinner. Oh, nice. I've got, I've actually got that. I don't have the brown rice, but I got some beans in there. I had burgers. The last two, not really much gold. Fuck. Perfect time to get rid of the next big pirate. Gotta wait till he's done. And now we hit him. Oh, I'm a little. That was a very slimy thing to do of me, wasn't it? Oh shit! He outnumbers us. We gotta be quick. This could go really badly. I didn't realize we were so outnumbered, but the ship's crews have to be divided. I forgot about that. No! Well, yeah. I mean, that's something you never got to see in, you never got to see that in, the Pirates of the Caribbean films. Them just being pirates, you know? Steal shit. Capture ships and do ship stuff. Smack. Oh, yeah. Yeah, give me all that money. Story's career of the sixth most rocked breast. Well, he's only 6 now. I think we could possibly take this place. God, our fleet is so fat. They're so happy. Whenever they win a big haul like that, they break out into the song and dance. Or here he goes. Rox Brito, aka Rox Brassencello, was one of the more successful Dutch pirates of the Caribbean. He was Dutch. Little known about Rox, I was going to say Rocky's early life, except that he was born in Groningen, the Netherlands. At an early age relocated Dutch settlement in Brazil. Portuguese captured the colony sometimes in 1650, 1655. Young Ran relocated to Jamaica, where he joined the local buccaneers as a common sailor. Oink Oink, if you know the reference between Oink Oink and buccaneers. A brave man and a fine sailor, Brasileiro was more popular with fellow pirates. It earned the nickname the Rock of Brasileiro. His real name has been lost to history. In short, he was elected captain of his own vessel, a bark stolen from other pirates. Brasileiro liked to cruise the rich waters off Campean, picking off treasure ships sailing from New Spain, Mexico to Havana or Europe. Between the voyages would return to Port Royal, to rest, refit and recruit. Would he gain reputation as one of the most dangerous men in that dangerous city. Rock would get roaring drunk, fucking king, and roam the city, waving his cutlass and attacking passers-by at whim. Oh yeah, that's a party goer. He would equally brutal at sea, where he badly mistreated prisoners, particularly Spanish prisoners, torturing, killing them with or without justification. At one point, captured and imprisoned in Campeche dungeons, the city had suffered much of its hardship, and the governor decreed would hang. Brazil was too clever for him, somehow acquiring pen and paper, forged a letter, which he smuggled out, the dungeon delivered to the governor of Campeche. Report from a group of buccaneers cruising outside the city, it stated the governor harmed Brazilian in any way, no mercy on the city, its shipping or its people. The city previously almost all fall to buccaneers' hands. The governor took his threat very seriously. Looking at some way to save face while keeping his own skin intact, had Brasileiro brought before him, he told Rock he would send him back to Spain and would swear to give up piracy forever. If not, the villain would be hanged immediately. Rock really gave some oath, and the governor put him on the first ship heading to Europe. particularly once in Spain. Presumably took passage back to Jamaica, where he quickly resumed his piratical cruises. I'm sure he just really enjoyed the weed out of Jamaica. Not much else is known of his career or his end. No one report capturing or killing him. It's possible that his blood hatred of Spain slack. Retired and live out his days in only some quiet corner of the world. More likely, however, the vessel was lost at sea at all hands. Yeah, so he was one of those. He could still be roaming the seas now, forever seeking the Spanish blood that he craved so much. How many men on each? 19, 14, 28, 58. Oh god, that's absolutely fucked. Our fleet's ruined. It might be. I'm not going to attack. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to take. Attack the town. 183 pirates versus 40 soldiers. As you men storm the ramparts, the captain of the guard blocks your path. Rapier. Now the soldiers actually are better at this, but there's so few of them, right? Hey! Boom boom. Assassin's Creed got nothing on me! Sack of Florida Keys yields ransom of 400 gold pieces. Appoint new governor. Yes, an English lord. The Florida Keys is now anglified. Dun 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 dun. Love to see Jack Sparrow disembowel a merchant and hang him off the bow of his ship by his entrails. Yes. I know you're joking, but still, yes. Now the governor probably will want to talk to us. Dear Mr. D, please come in. No war with the evil Spanish and the slimy French. I understand you recently installed the English governor of Florida Keys. Yes. You. I installed you as governor. Pirates of Roxburgh's excellent. The king will be pleased. Recognize your service to the crown and pre-promote you to the rank of captain. As a result, the crew of recruiting will be easier in English ports. And 700 acres outside of town. Oh, good. Give me land in Florida. Let's see how long that lasts. Governor's rather plain daughter enters the room. Seems quite taken with you. Invites you to the evening's grand ball. You'd accept. Beat a hasty retreat. Fucking basic bitch. Pass. I've got lapels, motherfucker. Additional secret map showing you a buried treasure. Nice. One more and I get Leon's secret treasure. It's crazy how the second you took over this, we all became English. So introduced to Havana's daughter. She's a real beauty. She can't be any worse looking than plain Jane I legged it from. Introduce Mr. D. Maybe interested in Henry Morgan's ship has been upgraded with copper plate. Stop comparing me to him! Also boobs. 90% of the women in this are heavily boob-centric. Can you tell a lot of young boys like this game? It does feel like a young lad. About this. Alright. Trade with the merchant. You can affect the economy of the entire region if you know what you're doing. Yeah. That's a good ship, though. It's always good to have a backup. Bloody delight. Hell with Governor's virgin daughter. Buy an experienced wench. It's implied with some of the barmaids that they rather like your attitude in some respects, but... So I can upgrade these with cotton sails, but... I'm sticking with the racks, you know. Oh boy, a grain transit. Pretty good because I can fill up our ships. Well, grain. Oh shit! I forgot about escorts. Now, you didn't get to see the combat in this game because the Florida Keys had so few men that we overran them. But it partakes in this sort of strategy game. Take all, but sinker. We don't need this one. This is the bad boy we're after. Although I say that, I want these supplies. Yes, yeah. Widespread. Miss me, now you gotta kiss me. You were saying? Shut up. Fire, baby. Oh, if anyone's curious, Raisin is indeed joining us next Friday with Shabisky. I didn't know if she was on board or not. I just didn't have time to check the... oh shit, our ship is kind of on fire right now. Let's wrap this up. There we go. Ooh, Sailmaker. Makes sails repair at sea. Nice. I wasn't going to put words in her mouth. Can I not get rid of any? Oh, gold. Gold is good. Merchant. Shipwright. Yes. Can I? Oh man. And I am not spending money on ships. I'm about to fucking sell. Bring up the map. There's Havana, but you don't go to Havana straight away. Instead, let's go and restock going up and down the keys. Oh, St. Augusta! Oh no, Augustine, I should say. Modded Spanish stronghold. Population of 2,000. 180 soldiers. We have just slightly more. I don't like those odds. An Indian war canoe. We're bound for St. Oh, this changes some shit though. They're gonna go up and they're gonna try to... Oh yeah, we're against the wind. Gotta get right at the good angle. I don't want to waste any opportunity. Come on. There we go. There are parts on there are parts where if you got the wrong ship, and if there are parts where they're... Oh shit, the Spanish Raiders. The Spanish Raider, damn. So what you do is, whenever you possible, you try to grab the storms, but it doesn't always pan out because, well, yeah, like they're storms. But if you can skirt along the edges and you've got like this particular tool, I forget what it is. Is it called like just a weather gauge? You can end up getting this like really good thing. Careful of the shoal. Careful of the shoal. That's just stuff for show. You can actually also do it. We could also take on Henry Morgan, but I don't know. If you do, you get a ship. Oh yes, best ship a pirate has in the whole game. Yeah, we need more men. Oh, you can tell us about Barbados, but not really much use. Iron Scaldings. Interesting now that Bart Roberts has... Whoops, my bad. Boop, boop. No, don't you dare fuck up. I'm enjoying myself and there's no quick save. Okay, there we go. That reminds me though. Check status. Save game. Can't. Okay. Merchant. Let's see. 10 gold. 5 gold.
He did.
As for, by the way, Hannibal and Monty, when they're going to be on, they just have to find out what date that they're free. That's it. We actually have more crew than he does now. Motherfucker fired at us! So up his own arse? Oh, I'm half tempted. Half tempted to get a ship with just enough men that we can charge him. But he's going to be so hard in a fight. Big bully. Big old poopy head bully. Okay, that reef sucks. Here's your... Ooh! Mysterious traveler offers you a ruby ring. This will help you win the heart of a governor's daughter. Yours for only 2,000 gold. Nice. Damn, luxuries are going for a premium. And also the era of no, pirates are unhappy. Mysterious traveler offers you a leather vest. This rugged garment protections during stored fighting and be yours for only 1,000. We haven't raided in a while. How boring must it be? You've recently bought a leather vest. Neat, I guess. Alright, let's get rid of this one. The captain's just a generic pirate now. They want us to raid somewhere? I can do that for you, lads. I can do that, no problem. Flavor-wise, beef and rice going. Could use more salt, but I'm trying to cut down my salt intake. Good idea. Heart attacks will kill more men than a lot of people really think about. Men in particular. Women don't seem to tend to be prone to heart attack. They get different things, of course, but and of course they get heart attacks and shit. Jesus. I just always remember hearing that like heart attacks tend to go after guys a lot worse. Oh shit, they're still ready to fight. Expecting. Look at my new leather jacket. I've got leather armor. Oh, nice. Burn! Burn, you fat bastard! He'll have severe burns and the sharks are already circling him. He's dead. Nice. They still don't like me because that wasn't much of a haul. And, well, we also didn't get that many guys. But it's okay. Dick. This era was crazy. Like, a few guys could actually, like, take whole cities. Shot your load a little too early there, son. Happens to everyone, shut up! Let's do this. As always, quick attack. Global game Pirates and Traders. I have not. More hours. Another pirate hunter. Stand and fight, you yellow-bellied pirate. 92 men, huh? Pirate hunters are actually very good to capture because they're nice. Think this, but text-based. Sounds like those old, those much older games. The we don't have the resources for this. Oh, fuck. Alright. No more dicking around. Let's go. I know they made a mobile version of this game, though, didn't they? Alright. Let's do this. I might regret it. 180 soldiers versus 200 pirates. Now you're gonna see the strategy game. Your characters are put across the map. I like this. This is a good one. Can't see where the Spaniards are yet, but it's a good idea whenever possible to go in here. Up close, you can't be beat. And your Buccaneers are pretty good range too. But their ones are pretty average. They have cavalry, and occasionally they even have cannon. So your job is to basically set them up in the killing zones. Now they outnumber you outnumber them, so you've got more troops, more units, but those units are good. Those units are good as both attack and range and melee. Not like as good as yours, but they do alright. It's kind of... It is a little bit uneven. They have cavalry, for example, which fucking sucks. Shit, here we go. Officers 5, guards 3. Nice. Okay, we broke their best units immediately. And they stupidly fire at our guys in cover. Oh, okay. I'll start by firing on them. Out in the open. 32%. Nice. Now. Attack at an angle. Even better. Pirates 5, melee 2. Now, I don't like the idea of attacking that. What about our guys here? Can they fire? They cannot. Alright, I'm going to send my officers to attack their flank. And height? Oh, hell yeah. Barkachar! Oh, cool. Now we can be in the brush, but they might be able to break us. I really don't want to lose my officers. They're our best troops. I have no idea how many units they have. Fire. Oh, not good. 26. Charge. Weakened, but still. Fire. Yeah. Not good. But not great either. Now we're angry, but we're still doing okay. However, they can be attacked from the flank. And these motherfuckers can get a face full of rifle shot. Beautiful. Got break now. These officers don't have any juice left in them. Whoop. 25%, good stuff. Buccaneers, fire. Pirates doesn't have a mobile version? Well, I saw these, when I was looking for a thumbnail for this game, I saw these sort of, that clearly look like mobile games. When I just typed in Pirates. There we go. If broken defenders scatter and run. 3,500 pieces. And we're going to give over to an English lord. As we tend to do. Now, before we do anything else, let's see what the governor has to say here. My dear Captain, Mr. D. As you know, war with the evil Spanish. Stole the English governor, say, Agustin, again you captured Spanish sloop of war. The king will be pleased. Major! Nice. Repairs be cheaper in English ports. Oh, he's a smug. Look at the teeth on him. 300 acres outside of town. No daughter, though. Okay. Before I go here, let's quickly repair my ship. Sell. Ooh, just shy. Shipwright. Nope, sorry, merchant. Oh, we're finally actually out of stuff to sell. Well, I mean, we got all these guns. Cannons are like worthless. You'd think they'd be worth a lot, but not really. Merchant. Shipper. There, now we have 10,000 coin. Solid. Visit tavern. No, we just made back what we lost taking this place. Mysterious traveler offers to sell you a lockpick. Help you escape from captivity. And yours for only 1,000 gold pieces. When in town. Barmaid, congratulations, promotion. Well, shucks, you reply modestly. You're introduced to the governor's daughter. She's a real beauty. Now, if she's a real beauty, a lowly governor like myself never gets a chance at her. A major, I should say. Oh, they're indifferent. That's unfortunate. Now, let's think. Where could we go from here? Havana is far too fortified. These are all British places. I don't want to take a shot at them. Tortuga? Tortuga. We shall make our way to Tortuga. Along the way, we will repair whenever we can. Starting with the World's End. This already would have changed massive political ramifications, because Spain would have been a part of, Florida would have been a part of the 13 colonies at that point. Holy shit. So it would have been the 14 colonies. The American flag would have been different. You'd have had more Catholics in your original layout, which would have changed a lot of dynamics. It's crazy. 27 men? Okay. Mysterious traveler. Governor's daughter for 3 grand. So you have 2. Pretty quiet around here, sweetie. Thanks for killing our boss, by the way. That was really something we enjoyed. I think I'll go until for another 40 minutes. So if you guys haven't already, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to help out in a more financial way, don't forget we have a stream goal. And if you want to help out more in general, don't forget to check out my Twitter and Discord. Both in the links in the description. And don't forget, if you're looking for something else after this, we did Bearded Ramblings, and you haven't seen that yet. It was a good one. It was a good one. There's a reason why I'm called Mr. D. Mr. D! Different. No. You know, fun. It's actually not that bad. Alright, I'll repair it. Just so they don't fall apart in like 5 seconds and I lose a bunch of stuff inside them. They're unhappy because I've been spending all this money. I have an idea of getting a little bit of money back though. This is a pretty good one. Talk to the mayor. I've been appointed as new governor of Santa Catalina. I have plans for economic growth, Mr. D. I assume you protect my ship from harm as I assume to travel's duties. Of course! I have always been friends of Spanish. Yeah, no. I'm not even looking at that. Boop. Transporting new governor. Oh! He lied to us! Hey boy, where you think you going, boy? These English waters, boy. Well, the accent's like that. Oh, we're gonna govern you real good. Our farmers have developed a disease-resistant variety of sugarcane, which I've gladly shared with our fellow colonists. Grand Bahama could benefit from your discovery. We shall send him at once. Oh, okay. No, that one's cool. Yeah. We'll let you live. Miss Henry Morgan. New warship. It's mine. Henry Morgan, ancestor of John Morgan, the latest evil person to grace YouTube. So evil. Seriously, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes it's a bitch to get someone to be on show with him. I won't say who, but there are people who just don't like him. He's an acquired taste. Like that wine from South Korea made out of poop. Oh, that's mean. I want to talk. I'm like the most irrelevant thing on this website. I still do it. Oh, John. Tortuga. Wait, hold on. Well, we can actually find out now. These English waters, boy. Cat 9, cat o' nine tails. Damn right. Fucking hell. That opening. Like, after the show, we were all talking about just how insane that was, and I was like, I picked that out of filler. I just had that to kill some time. Like, I thought it would be kind of like a throwaway thing. I had no idea it was gonna make so much. God damn. Oh, well, that's a shame. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. The privateer's gonna lose. But what about Henry? Is he gonna lose? Is he going to lose? 202. No, it looks like he's indestructible. Fuck. Okay. I'll leave you be, mate. I'm moving. We'll have a fight later. Go on. Fine. Change view. Turn towards the Turn towards Grand Bahama. We need to sell some of these ships. Uh-oh. No wind. Fighting against the current. Well, this is a bad position. My crew hate me. Our fleet is in tatters. And Henry Morgan looks bored. Oh god, they're ready to mutiny. They have to hunt something. Anything. Come on. Come on. Okay. They need money and they need it now.
I did seriously.
Wait, 1 ton of shit for God's sake.
I did seriously.
Despital.
Despital.
When in Zella.
You know what? For some reason it won't let me save. Let's pull out. Save. Save game. Empty slot. Game saved. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take on Henry Morgan. If we win, we get his ship this early in the game. Holy fuck. This is going to be a goddamn trial by fire. First thing we gotta do. Avoid that. Holy fuck. Now. We're gonna fire. We have one thing going for us. And it isn't getting hit like that. Okay. Okay, we narrowed the bar down a little bit. Here he is. Henry Morgan. Dressed like the fucking green M&M. Oh shit. We doing it? Oh. That's it? Holy fuck. Greatest pirates in the Caribbean. Scarbosh Ripper. I think the crew's gonna be happy from here on out. I think I just came a little. Arg! You happy now, you ingrates? Aye, Captain. You're the captain. I'm the captain of all these lands and these seas. They just don't know it yet. All hail Mr. D! All hail Mr. D! Mr. D for death and destiny. and deliciousness. Check status. H for Henry Morgan, who gets a cameo in, not cameo, but he gets a mention in Black Flag. Sounds like great for. There he is. But, Henry Morgan was the greatest English privateer of the 17th century. Bold, ruthless, and daring man, Morgan fought England's enemies over 30 years, made himself a very wealthy man in the process. He's actually one of those cases of like bootstraps, you know. I started with nothing and I ended up with everything. He's actually right in this respect. 1655, age of 20, Morgan volunteered to join the English expedition against the Spanish Caribbean city of Santa Dominga. Where that assault failed, the expedition attacked and captured the island of Jamaica, virtually undefended. Morgan became leading an independent raid against the Spanish from the English base of Port Royal. Jamaica's bearing an English letter, Port Royal, Jamaica. Bearing an English letter of marque, Morgan and 200 men set sail for the Yucatan, where they hid their vessels, marched 150 miles through the jungle and sacked the town of Villahermosa. The force then proceeded to Honduras, where they captured the inland city of Gran Canaria. Oh, I'm gonna go wash dishes and go to bed, but I do want to point out that Impact definitely would have been broken bone before he landed in the sea. And does he look like he's gonna be able to swim after that? And the Caribbean is full of sharks and barracuda and moray eel. And look at those clothes, those are heavy. And he got stabbed multiple times. They might try to play it up like, oh, up the doodle, he'd be fine. No, he's dead. They're all dead. When they fall into the sea like that, they're dead. Morgan now beginning leading an independent raid against Spain, bearing English letter, Vermosa, proceeded to Honduras, where they captured the inland city of Granada. Morgan returned to Port Royal in triumph, an extremely wealthy and popular man. He was made colonel of the Port Royal militia and was made an admiral by the Brethren of the Coast. 7 years, Morgan would sack Port-au-Prince, Portobello, Macarbel, and Cargentia. Incredible list of success. Morgan's launched to attack Panama, greatest Spanish city of them all. After capturing the fort, guarding the Changas River, which leads towards Panama, Morgan and 1,600 privateers boarded canoes, headed up the river. After a nightmarish trip home was weak, pest and swamp and heavy jungle, the exhausted and starving buccaneers reached Panama. The enemy awaited them on the far side. 700 infantry and a couple of hundred cavalrymen. Forces were at least equal to Morgan's. Disliking the idea of sending his weakened men into a chest frontal assault on open ground, Morgan dispatched 300 men to sneak through the forest and hit the enemy in the flank. Where the surprised enemy turned to face a new threat, Morgan and remaining men would come to finish them. Defenders made an incredible blunder. Ignoring orders to hold their ground, the Spanish cavalry began to charge. Got up in excitement and untrained infantry followed. Once the enemy was in the open, Morgan's men opened fire while the flanking party attacked the enemy from behind, sending Spanish armies reaching confusion. Enemy broken. Morgan and his men marched into Panama. Morgan's sack of Panama was a grievous blow to Spanish pride and power in the Caribbean. He was knighted and made Lieutenant Governor of Jamaica. Through able administration, Morgan was unsuited. Though an able administrator, Morgan was unsuited for the life of a bureaucrat. He spent his nights roistering with buccaneer comrades in Port Royal taverns. By 1683, he was removed from Jamaica governor for passions and irregularities. The unrepentant Morgan died in his bed 5 years later. He was killed by dropsy, an ailment called by overindulging to food and drink. Probably just had the old rascal wanting to go. Oh, bless him. Vesa Volvic? No. That wouldn't be the one who, their car broke down in, like, Morocco. Here's something that's not true. He wouldn't have been carrying the Queen Anne's. He wouldn't be in the Queen Anne's Revenge. He would be in. I forget what his ship was called. But check status. Where's my fleet? No. They're indifferent now. Well, fuck them. The white clouds are good for you, but because of the trade winds, they only head towards the coast. Which is technically correct. Grand Mahar, St. Mary, Nassau. I want to get through the Canaries down. Not the Canaries, the Bahamas. And pick up men as I do, which will piss them off. But counter-arguments is that we'll sell the ships as we do so. Eventually we'll just have the...
I do seriously.
There's really only food and cannons.
I do seriously.
Okay, these are the two ships we have. So of course, I suppose we should also make sure they're repaired.
Okay.
Merchants. Oh fuck, we have no food. Because why the hell do we have 155 guns? Jesus. We have 2 months at sea. Oh, here's the last of west of St. Augustine. Oh, that's all the way back up in South Florida. I don't want to go back up there. We only have 2 months at sea in terms of food. Should be okay. It shouldn't take us 2 months to get to the next port. Because there's should be a... Yeah, we'll go to St. Mary. Howdy. There, St. Mary. Go, 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 go. Come on. Nice. And then there's the fortress, which is a pirate haven. Nice. Merchant. That's it for food. Whoa.
Okay.
Despital?
When in Zella.
And Raimundo has a lightning quick rapier. So we have tons of gold, but no... Good. And Bahama needs to be big. Merchant. Merchant, give us as much food as you have. This is bad. This is very bad. Should have sold the wrecks. We have a large frigate, but we have no food. Nassau is the next one. And you know what else? What the worst thing is? We're so we've done such a good job at kind of crippling the enemy, but the only people we could attack would be other English people, which would not be good. But here we are. They should have food here in Nassau. Merchant. Okay, 13 tons. Great. Great. She fell 1,000 meters without parachute, survived only a limp and memory loss about the incident. How the what did she land into? Fucking a bouncy castle? Still, that's some fucking luck. Oh! 10,000 feet. That's a story there, Christ.
Dust bitter.
Oh.
Sarah's
Here's, barmaid's annoyed at the pushy captain of the guard. Buzz off, you young whippersnapper. I'll run you through, he threatens you. Pardon my insolence, sir. I'll teach you some manners, knave. Quick attack. I should have actually done this first, because, nice. You can't have a pirate game without a good, pub brawl. Brawl, I should say. Smack! You could have done that from the beginning, lady. Oh, she's too sweet for this. My, but you're a bold one. Look like more men are looking to join your crew, which I did after the... Oh no, I didn't. Brilliant. Nice. Okay. Let's move on to Elthuria. Yeah, what? Did she land like onto hard concrete? Soft mud? Was she wearing something special, like a special outfit or what? Like what was... Buy some food. Nice. Shipwright? Can't help you. Tavern. Ooh, mysterious traveler. Wow, guarantee an invitation to the ball. You need a fancy hat. This French chapier. Nice. Man, Spanish price of your head, 5,000 gold pieces. That's cool. You obviously can't do a damn thing about it, but it does kind of show you kind of increasingly how you make an impact into the Caribbean. It's pretty good. Pirate Haven. He's in port right now, Bart Roberts. 500 soldiers. It's often highly regulated. Merchants will usually deal only with reputable Spanish traders. Yeah, the Spanish at this point would have been part of something called mercantilism, where the only people you would be able to trade with would be other Spanish. I tremble with apprehension. You are now the 5th most notorious planet. Fear not, madam, you replied gracefully. Oh, come on. She's a pirate wench. Would you read between the lines and get in between her legs? Forsooth. No. Forsooth all over my face. Bart Roberts. Let's put this baby to work. Oh, yeah. Of course, she's a little bit more maneuverable than mine, because, well, it's always the way here. Speed is king. Look how fancy his outfit is. So I guess we got another 15 more minutes. I'll come back to this game now and again when I've got a little bit of time to kill, you know? It's a nice... After a while it'll just run its course. We'll go and save our family at least. Fuck! That's what I get for trying to reach out. Stop killing my men. Close by our heart to not spoken. Haha, I see, I know what you were doing. Oh, no I didn't. Flop. Skilled cook. Nice. Pretty pile. Can't complain. That's the end of Bart Roberts. We'll just now go down the Cuban coast. We fight with anyone who dares cross our path. Once we find a port, dock in. Aw, that'd have been a good one. English, English. What are you doing? Port Royal. On the coast. They're unhappy. I mean, they're unhappy because I'm a pirate and I'm not fighting. Pirate. I'm not, you know, killing off everyone I see. Ooh, weather glass. Aids to sailing near storms and hurricanes. Hell yeah.
Peninsula.
Baron Mayune is in a war galleon. They're pretty all-round great in terms of upgraded with bronze cannon. Yeah. It's a merchant. Make sure we got enough food. Okay. Oh yeah. There's Bart Roberts. Bartholomew Roberts. On June 15, 1719, English trading station of Amabor on the Guinea coast of Africa, pirates under the command of Howell Davis captured a Dutch slaving vessel named the Princess. Several merchant seamen were forced to join the pirates' crew, including Prince's third mate, Bartholomew Roberts. Roberts was a fine sailor and natural leader, and where Davis was killed 7 months later, the men elected him captain. In a very short time, Roberts proved himself one of the greatest pirates who ever lived. Somewhat of a dandy, Roberts dressed in rich crimson damask waistcoat and breeches, wore a red feather on his hat and a large gold cross around his neck, although in this case they made it silver. He carried 2 braces of pistols, which I haven't bought any pistols yet. You have to buy them from the old guy in the corner of a tavern. In a silk sash and a heavy sword at his side, he drank great quantities of tea and disliked alcohol aboard his vessels. Oh, I imagine he was a great amount of people that liked. Soon in command, Roberts sailed south along the coast of Africa, picking up several prizes. Then he took the ship to Brazil, captured the richest prize out of a fleet of 42 merchants awaiting military escort. Then the pirates turned north to Newfoundland, where Roberts captured 22 merchants and 150 fishing ships in harbour without firing a shot. He headed south once again, capturing half a dozen French pirates off the Newfoundland banks and several English ships bound for New England, or off of New England. Roberts then entered the Caribbean, sailing, basing himself off St. Lucia, and launched upon a campaign of such brilliance and ferocity he single-handedly brought the trade in the Caribbean to a standstill. Among other exploits, he sailed boldly into St. Kitts and ravaged numerous English merchantmen and anchored there. Later on, he seized Berry and sank 15 French and English vessels along the 3-day period. Local authorities were helpless and naval forces refused to channel them. Jesus. As spring 1721, there was no shipping left in the Caribbean to capture, and Roberts set sail for Africa. There, pirates spent several months rampaging up and down the coast until the last British 50-gun HMS Swallow found them an anchor. For a time, the pirates took the approaching vessel for a merchantman, until the warship was quite near. Roberts realised what he was facing, did not savour the encounter with the more powerful vessel, planned to flee as fast as his sails could bear him. Before he left, he wanted to give his attack a parting shot, perhaps hoping to damage the enemy sails or otherwise slow the pursuit. Closed with the approaching ships. In the event, the Swallow's cannon fire proved more deadly. Jesus. First broadside tore Roberts' throat out and he died almost immediately. During a 4-year campaign, pillaged, captured, or sank over 400 ships, untold millions in treasure. He rampaged across the entire Atlantic, from Brazil and south of Newfoundland to the north, from Caribbean to the west of Africa and east. A death brought profound relief to merchants and naval officers on 4 continents. Holy Hassafrats. Dodge this. Pirates, of course, they didn't want to fight. They'd come up beside you and they'd be like, yeah, give up. And, you know, the crews didn't really want to fight either. I mean, again, that Sea Grey video on being a pirate. You know, when they were being cruel, they were often being cruel to set a, an example. There's Tortuga. That's Nouveau Paris, not the same place. Let's go take Tortuga in the name of the Lord. Yeah, that's enough procrastination, peace. Hey man, you're speaking to the master of procrastination. Ooh, mysterious travelers help you trade with merchants in enemy cities. A false mustache. A mustache. They've lowered down the price. Ooh, a fat French merchantman. Shit. Yummy, yummy, yummy. We got merchantman in our tummy. Except I damaged my ship on the way in. Smacked into a fucking reef. Okay, I think the tiredness is starting to kick in now. I can barely get a shine. It's a merchantman, not a goddamn... That was embarrassing. Okay. Okay. I'm watching the guys up on deck all moving around. This was the best we could get until the Assassin's Creed games. They don't have a gun, so if I'm right, they won't try to fight back. Yarg! There we go. Little touch, as the day gets longer or shorter, they will, the lighting will shift. Remember, these guys were making, if I'm right, they made Civilization 4 on the same engine as this. And if you're wondering, yes, they are speaking Simish in the game. A little nod towards a friend of the company at the time. You're right. Not really much going on here, but we'll take it. Alright. We're procrastinating. Let's go to Tortuga. French will be happy to see me. $100 soldiers? If they have less than 100 soldiers, then you see what happens. Yeah, number them nearly 2-1. Let's see how we can fuck this up, huh? Alright, I want to get inside here as quickly as possible. But also, let's set up a firing line. Oh my god, I'm getting really hungry now. But I really don't have any need to be. Actually, Actually, what am I saying? Yeah, I can have some olives before going to bed. I got like a bunch of black olives I haven't even opened yet. Olives. I also want to go to sleep, so I might just leave them until tomorrow. Fire. 27%. Nice. A good beginning, as Napoleon would say. Nappy. We need to get as many of our buccaneers up here as possible. Turn into a shooting match that we already have the advantage over. Oh, shift. Skip turn. And we'll send our guys through the woods. The natives are good because they can actually, like, ignore not forest, jungle. Okay, now we could do that. Not the best choices of target. No worry. Charge! That was cavalry? Fuck. But we broke them. Ah. Don't lose these guys. Fire. Fire less. Scouts 3, Pirate Defenders 4. Will it happen? Will it happen? Will it break? Will it break? Will they break? Yes. Firing line for pirates? Don't be daft. They don't have the skill to do such things. Sacre bleu! Run away, yes. Hope our descendants will not be known as cheese-eating surrender monkeys. They'll win over this one. Oh no, we won. Brilliant. Surprised about that. And an English lord. Hell yeah. Another Tortuga. Another city taken. Major Mr. D. God, that sounds like a fucking like DJ or a Twitch streamer. Or with the evil Spanish and the greedy Dutch. English Governor of Tortuga sank a Spanish crew. You are now promoted to Colonel. Merchants will trade more goods in English ports. 450. Okay. Sell your goods? Sure. Literally, just they're called goods. That's all they are. Are they good? Ugh. Wasn't lying though, we're getting better prices. Okay. Shipwright. Repair. Away. way.
I did seriously.
And yeah, we'll keep this as our bulk hauler. Tavern. You're promoted to English Colonel. Great. Diviners to the Governor's daughter, real beauty, barmaid.
Sarah,
Eyes warning. Congratulations, Mr. D. If you're what Colonel will shucks. Dutch Rudder reveals location of many hidden settlements.
When in time.
Now that was an actual real thing. If you've ever seen either seen the show Shogun or read the book, that's one of the major factors. But that one, it's a Portuguese rudder. Actually, that's it. That's the gist of the whole game. There's like I said, there's a plot about your family and all that shit, but you don't want to be attacking them until you're strong enough. Now I've got a ship that in theory can pull this shit off, so maybe. But we'll see. We'll come back to it, like I said. But for now, map. Save. Save game. Slot 1. Yes. Back. Quick game. You want to quit? Yes. Okay. Yeah, it was fun. Where is B? B is for background. Huh. Alright, so I'll be back. I believe the timetable says today for what game? Wolfenstein. I've also gotten the PlayStation controller to work, so it's going to make life a little bit more easier. Okay, forget food. I'm just going to go straight to sleep. If you're wondering about the travel video, it'll be ready when it's ready. There's not much else I can say about that. I'll try to do some stuff tonight. This Sunday, then, we have Assassin's Creed. And then we shall start a whole new cycle. So, tune in for that. As always, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to check out the show we did earlier. One of our better ones, I'm going to be honest with you. You know, sometimes take the pussy. You must... Alan knows what's up. Alan knows what's up. Yeah, I'm really exhausted. So, yeah, I'll see you guys today for part... Wolfenstein? I don't know what mission I'm on. I think I got my ass kicked the last few times, but I was probably very drunk and tired when I did that. So tune in for that, and like I said, the travel video will be ready when it's ready. I will see you guys later. If you haven't already, check out the Bearded Ramblings, and I figured it was Yoda. And don't forget to check out our Discord, our Twitter, and if you want to help in a more financial way, we got the stream goal. And don't forget, like, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell, and above all else, have a good day, because you guys are awesome. If you don't mind, I got to need to slumber like the lumber. Alright, I'm out of here.